So, I see.
Okay, nah. So y'all, it's your boy Keydra the Truth, KDT. All eyes and ears on the key. So look, I'ma just have to a lot of explaining to do, okay? As you see with the caption. So I'm gonna be explaining about what is happening with the log so far. Okay? So let's just recap. What is the log? So the log is based off of leading our greatness. Now, what does that truly mean? You know how when everybody has been born and then they're born with a purpose. This is all of us born with a purpose. If you don't think you'll have a purpose, then you must be lying to yourself again and again and again. Look, we are all born with a purpose, but it depends on what type of spirit that you are allowing. Let me explain. So this whole show, this series, is all about what is going on behind the physical. You know, something like you see right here. Angel's probably right there. Look, don't think I'm crazy. Just hear me out. But look, when I say we were born with a purpose, it means is we were also born with the angel. So the angel, Ilion, so the angel. So we all have that, but it kind of depends on where our energy shifted to. So you ever heard of a positive energy, which you be more high vibrational. The higher you get, the more favored you are, right? So then there goes the negative energy. The lower you get, the more you want to destroy the people who are up here. But there's like two ways of going around. One, since they're being favored, you only help, no, not just you, but the negative energy is only helping out the positive to be more stronger and gain much higher. Which means this negative is going to do whatever it takes to bring whoever's up here down. So, which it leads to our two characters. One represents the light, represents God, represents the good. And then there's one that represents, we call it evil, we call it darkness, the force of darkness, whatever it is, right? Good and bad. So, who is the good and who is the main character? So the main character, as y'all know, Keydra, that's my nickname. So Keydra is the main character so far, and also the hero edit in this chapter, in this story. So his main purpose is to find these dark entities that's in people physically. So he has a way on make people think like, yo, what am I doing? Maybe this is not the way, because he makes a valuable point. For my people who know the Bible, right? What do we say about sin? The more sins that we are committing, the closer death comes. So let me explain thing right here. So this death right here, it's a spiritual death, but also can lead to too much of a physical death. You have so much spiritual death. I'm only giving my idea on what could be happening. Only if we imagine what's going on behind the scenes. Keydra, while he's also a physical human, he also has lots of connection on the spiritual side. Like Michael, Raphael, like those higher connection, especially to the Most High. Really, Keydra, he just wants to do God's work in this God green earth planet. All right? Got the idea about Keydra. Now, what about
Gray Man?
So Gray Man, which we already know, Gray Man was human. We don't know what happened, what turned him to be like some super mysterious king of confusion type of spirit. Let me explain what Gray Man is. So man originally go by the name of Grayson, right? So Grayson didn't have like no parent. He didn't have like no father, no mother, just for them to teach him about love or just to guide them in life. Just that they just never really, not gonna say they never existed. It's just that they never really got like the chance to, spend time with Grayson when he was just a small child, small baby. It led him to a foster home. Now, for my people who have been in that situation, know what that is like. I mean, you already know what that be like, right? I'm not the type of person that be in a foster, but trust me, I have a lot of stories that's been going on, especially when I've been going to high school right there. But it's kind of like a place where no one never really experienced love. And because of that, because of the absence of the parents, it kind of like, I wouldn't say turn them bad, but it kind of lead them into some bad things, which they love this bad habit of bullying, bad habit of killing, bad habit of robbing, anything that is not good, that we don't even wish on our enemies for, right? Okay, let's get to Gray Man. Now, Gray Man, he's I want to say like he's like a right hand man for the Prince of Darkness. So if y'all don't know who the Prince of Darkness came through and shot up Grayson foster home. Luckily, he was the only one that survived, and the Prince of Darkness kind of had this stop and stare, and then in this moment where he was like, you know what, maybe I could take him under my wing and he'll be like the best weapon I've ever had, that I ever groomed, basically. So Grayson was too young, he didn't understand, so he just went along with the Prince of Darkness, and guess what? Prince of Darkness made Gray Man, right? So let's see what's been going on. So y'all seen the last episode, which the recent episode was season 2, episode 9, right? So this was a time where we get to know, or not know, but we notice that Keydre is not the only one. Also his alternate ego, which we're gonna get more details about him. Drop the episode, another episode. So he has an alternate ego that kind of led him making bad decisions, and because of those bad decisions, Keydre had to learn it. He had to literally learn how to control himself. The alternate ego is more as of a hothead, and Keydre is more as if let's just say a wise man. Let's say a wise and a current self, higher self, possibly. All right. So now, alternate ego and Keydre himself had history, of course. So the part that it was explained about relationship. So I'm not gonna really say too much because Keydre is gonna like spill out the bean, right? So I get that a lot of people do not understand what Gray Man is saying because of that.
Oh, I'm just trying to take over the world. And all this and that.
See, look, Gray Man is the king of confusion. Of course, you're not going to understand what he's saying, but you can definitely tell that he has a plan to terminate Keydre. Keydre to the point where he's too powerful. He has a lot of warrior angels, ancestors, nothing that he can't be touched. If he was affected, oh my gosh, it's like a whole fucking war going down. MC, Hammer is uncomfortable, right? I gotta do something to you, right? Really what Keydre connection is really like after him, because he's doing the work that the Most High ordered him, command him to do. So what about Gray Man? So Gray Man, I wouldn't say his God is Prince of Darkness. I don't really like to call no darkness or anything God. I only like to call the true God, right? But let's just say that's his God. His God is a Prince of Darkness, which Keydre had defeated his dominions before in season 1. If you haven't seen it, go watch it, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it. So it's gonna be very, very interesting because in the Bible, I remember in the Bible it was talking about, but there's one verse, it was just explaining about how kings can be broken down, can be torn down, or can be defeated by a woman. So we're getting to the point where Keydre is getting too strong, and Gray Man has to think clever if he wants this so bad. Now, if you think about it, Prince of Darkness told him not to try to capture Keydre, not to terminate Keydre, because they don't know what Keydre has in mind or has in stage or has in... You don't really know what Keydre really has when somebody is trying to get after him. He always thinks ahead, like 3 to 4 times ahead. So Gray Man is a little temper-headed, wants to get some things done, at least if it's like the hardest task, he wanted to get it done. He do not care, and he just stubborn. You could tell he's just stubborn, but also my dog trying to get out. He's a bit stubborn, but Gray Man is Gray Man. He does not care. So what does Gray Man actually do? One thing I forgot. He does have a power. He does have a possession to get to people physically. Only that person not know God, don't believe in God, or don't have no spiritual connections. Basically, they don't really believe in the spirituality, especially if it has anything to do with God. That's how he gets to people. That's how he controlled them. I'm telling you this. This is relatable. So, I think I might have said enough. Y'all let me know. Y'all give me some questions, man. I love to, stop real quick, make a video about it. As you see, I'm for to start shoot some clips and have these episodes ready, locked and loaded, man. Cause I'm very generous about this. Your mind was just like, yeah, man, you should just whoop, whoop. Hey, that's what I'm gonna do about it. Let me know what will happen next. You comment right now. What do you think is going to happen next on episode 10, on episode 11, or episode 12? Man, I cannot wait for those episodes to drop. But then, y'all, make sure you give me a like. Y'all comment any ideas. Y'all comment how y'all feel about what I just said. Or just anything, man. Just anything to help KDT and KDT community so that we could get this entertainment going, and going. And remember, God loves you. And God is proud of you that you're still here. And you still have a chance to make your life better. You still got a chance to make your mind better. You still have a chance to make your spirit better. So that is my message. And that's pretty much it. And I wish y'all a great, fantastic day. Peace and love. Ahoo! Yeah, one more thing. So I need y'all to run up my music. I've been putting down my link in the description. If y'all haven't really got a chance to listen to music, then this is the time that you should just check my music out. It's already on SoundCloud. It's already on Apple Music, Spotify. You name it, man. You name it. Name's right there. You can always type it, and then there goes my songs, there goes my content, and yada, yada, yada. That's another thing, too. We added more of my unreleased song into this episode. So, already heard at least about 2 or 3. All right, so I'm like really serious on like making this like a long-term type of series, and it's gonna be others. It's not just gonna be the log. I promise you, it's not just gonna be a log. If I get some ideas, if I get more people, possibly, then we can make some things happen. All right, that is it, and y'all have a blessed day.